Hey guys, welcome back to DXB Crypto. So this was something that was tweeted by a person, and again, shout out to that brother because he made me laugh. If this is not you DCAing and just literally giving away your life to be in this market, then you don't deserve to make money in the up and coming cycle. Now, historically speaking, guys, no one's ever made money just after the halving, ever. No one's done that. You get a lot of psychological abuse by people saying that they've smashed it and they've taken profits and now they've done a 10x. It's just all trying to make you feel like shit. And I'll just prove that to you today, that no such thing exists just after the halving. Has never done. Bitcoin has never done that. Of course, if you were in back in 2016, 2015, different story, right? Because of longevity, time in the market overall. Imagine yourself in the next 5 years. Imagine yourself against somebody who's just coming into the market. So that doesn't really work. But what I would say is today, I'm just looking for relative strength, right? And every single penny that I grab, that I get, I can tell you right now, is going to cryptocurrency in this mode. I am buying. I'm not selling the kids, of course. I'm not selling the house, but everything else is under consideration. And why is that? That's because some of the biggest projects in the world out there are all available at a very good discount. So we're going to talk about that, guys. And if we look at, let me just bring up this chart. While I bring this up, let's just continue with this. Now, the gaming sector, guys. Yesterday we talked about Solana and how coins linked to Solana need to be watched very carefully, especially some of the low cap gems. You've got deep in ones. I mean, you've got ones like Art Trade. You've got inflation is a particularly a big consideration when it comes to taking some of these projects. I would say though, there are a couple of sectors right now that are completely dormant, completely silent. And one of those is the Bitcoin ecosystem. So in case you didn't know, Alex Labs, yesterday I posted something for the VIP group. And shout out to my VIP group, but it was updates for several projects, right? Now, Alex Labs have just opened a bridge to Runes. After the hack, the prices have never been lower, guys. These are criminally low prices for this project. I think this project does well overall. And if I was looking at something that is around, this was a $400 million recently, but the Runes and BRC20 bridge makes this a significantly good option if you're considering giving yourself exposure to the Bitcoin space, right? And it's important for people to know that because obviously, the more after the hack anyway, the more the prices are down, the more people are afraid. But I can tell you now, this is going to be a big project. When the green candles come, no one's going to think back and look at the, look at this monumental hack. And the hack was over here. You can see that drop. But right now, Alex has stabilized, and it's going to be, it's going to be all right. But it's a good gamble, right? Nevertheless, this is not, I would say, the be on and end all in terms of BRC20. Another one that I've been watching very closely at $9 million market cap, 13 cents. This flew all the way to 50 plus. I think it did phenomenally well as it shot out of the gate. 76 cents. I mean, this went as high as 75 here. So this is, again, this is an absolute gem. Right, this one is going to cook slowly at the current market cap, and look, in terms of the volume, in terms of the project itself, the Orangepill, I think will do well. I think it will do well. If you're looking for a good low cap gem in the BRC20 space, in the Bitcoin space, look at this. These guys are trying to get a MetaMask type of feel into Bitcoin. And the founder is solid. I think the founder is a solid guy. I've watched one of his AMAs, and they keep building. So right now they've got their browser extension. You can store the Orange wallet, Orange token in the Orange wallet. as well as, you know, stuff like Stacks, Alex Labs, you know, Bitcoin and other tokens in the ecosystem. So this is another good one to keep your eyes out on. Now, that's Orange. In terms of the other stuff, well, this has been performing rather well in the dip, of course. There was a significant sell pressure, and you know, mintlayer, for all intents and purposes, right now at $9 million, is basically survived what everybody thought was going to be a pretty bad and a tough, you know, under 10 cents basically. But if you want to learn a bit more about layer 2s, there's of course, you know, the team is they're still talking about doing other things, and you know, they are building. There is a atomic DeFi airdrop coming, but like I said, the bullish sentiment here, guys, is they are still here. They're still fighting, just like the rest of the market, right? And then of course, yesterday I talked about Zeus Network. That's just a watch right now. Whatever happened to BVM? I mean, BVM was at one point $6. I think $6-7. Now, obviously, BVM has come down significantly, and they still, I still believe this might be one of the better layer 2 for Bitcoin projects. Blockchain, anyone can set up for $99 a month, and significantly, look, this project is something to keep an eye out on if you're looking for another road into this ecosystem. Having said that, of course, you've still got the Orange Dex here, which is right now $2 million as a micro cap. You've actually got, I mean, I can't believe this. This is $2 million right now in market cap as well. Satoshi Sync. I mean, these things have genuinely kind of, you know, completely, absolutely got destroyed. All right, guys, you know, I'm bullish on AI, and I'm extremely bullish on the gaming sector. Now, Delium at 17 cents. I think this is a steal. I think this gets a Binance listing. You know, AGI gets a Binance listing. Then you got the likes of, you know, don't want to be too obscure with my picks at this stage of the bull market. A lot of you are going through portfolio consolidations, right? So it's very important now to get things right. And I'm telling you now, the project hasn't had traction before. It hasn't run before. What makes you think all of a sudden tomorrow is going to start performing? It can happen, but very unlikely. I was bullish on Zero AI, but I do see some unlocks that I just don't like. OFN right now 17 cents, probably the cheapest it's been for a while. That's decent. Of course, Cubic 2,400 per billion. That's a steal, right? So that's $2,400. I mean, the original price, this was used to be 700 per billion, and then it went all the way up to maybe 6-7 grand per billion. So keep an eye out on that. Significantly good performance this week by basedai after dipping below $3 and spending some time there. And then you've got other victims here of the cycle. You've got Balanced AI. I mean, I don't even know what's happening right now. Balanced AI is completely crashed, like literally $2 right now. Market cap has gone to zero. Has it rugged? I mean, the chances are just got a MEXC listing, which is not actually approved yet. So listen, you know, in terms of the you know, whatever that's happening with, you know, Balanced AI, we need to do a bit more network, bit more investigation here. But BAI right now, as it stands, is absolutely got to, you know, I mean, listen, when you look at these micro caps, and they're not tweeting, by the way, so by all means, it looks like a rug. If it smells like a rug, the market cap is zero here. The volume is just down to 23 grand. And yeah, it looks like, you know, there's an attempt here for a MEXC listing, but that could be for something else. But still on Uniswap, the trading volume here is, yeah, 24K. Right, so that looks like a rug, guys. It looks like an absolute rug. I mean, listen, you never know about these things. I don't have evidence to say that, but it does look like it's been completely rugged. Now, so that, look, AGI, aitech, I would probably say then I would keep some, you know, some money for Cubic. Basedai I have already. Cubic I have some exposure to, but to try and trim down the horses, guys. I just want the best in the race right now. I'm looking for a thoroughbred. I'm not looking to hold a bunch of shit coins, right? It's same with gaming, right? So gaming, you know, stuff that I'm stacking up, you know, there is an unlock coming for Prime, so we may see more sell pressure there. But without a shadow of a doubt, my biggest gaming hold by a long shot is Mavia, right? Mavia at $1.50 right now is still a generational buy, guys. Don't get it twisted. You know, shout out to my brother Caveman who caught this at $1. That was the bottom confirmed, more or less. I do have another brother in my group who's got an open order at 80 cents, and I did, you know, to hell with it. Let me put $10,000 at 80 cents, but I've actually got 80 cents was the IEO number. So guys, you can see how incredibly early you are, but that bag is truly packed, right? Carrot is another one that I'm holding. Of course, I can't believe a million Myria right now is $3,000. That's just the way it is. You know, things will never be the same, as they say. GFAL held that level. I think GFAL will do well from there. Corpo is 18 cents was the bottom for Corpo World. And of course, a lot of people talking about, you know, OTK as you know, as the Solana ETFs. You know, I do like OTK. I think having a good exposure there is not a bad idea. And this week PCP has performed extremely well, but you're looking at $8 million market cap, guys. Over here, this, you know, my exposure to this is something like, you know, $20,000, right? Just like the Caveman, I went all into Mavia, and I did put a decent amount into Carrot. I have some exposure to Prime. Perhaps maybe I'll consolidate that into Mavia, but thank goodness for the drawback, because when it's all said and done, this is the time future millionaires are made. You know, I kid you not, like, you've seen the performance. Sometimes people feel jealous. Oh, I've never had that token. Well, there it is right now, $1.50. I'm telling you, anything under $2 is a generational buy. People were buying this at $5, $7. So all of a sudden now it's available in the market for accessible price. And I think 1,000 of these could change your life. I genuinely do. But anyway, enough of that, because I'll go back to my madness. Guys, this is me every day. Forget everything you see out there. I'm buying, man. I'm buying cryptocurrency. And yeah, holidays can wait. You know, these things can wait. Priority in life. In 12 months time, right? We're not out of the dips. You know, we're not out of the dips yet. The dips have not even, you know, if you look at, let me show you something, right? So these are some of our cryptocurrencies. You can see RSI's reset in here. You got Hello Labs, 87%, AGI, 73%. You've got GTAI or GT Protocol, and massive KOLs. Shout out to those guys who sold people the dream. But right now, 66 cents, unbelievable. That is a drop of 88%. Mintlayer, 87%. You've got Manta Network here, 80%. From the top, you've got, you know, this is Chirply here at the 83% discount. Myria, staggering 85.86%. And it keeps on going. Shrapnel here, 87%. You know, aitech, 77%, and not moving much with the market today. You've got alph here, 73%. Potenza Tau, 74%. Guys, you see what's happening with the altcoins. It just means generational buys for us. Generational buys. Time to just pick up some money, throw this in. I mean, people are saying, look, could we go lower? Could we see $42,000 Bitcoin? Potentially, you know, potentially we could. It doesn't even matter for me. You know, I've always remained optimistic. And when I look at these macro charts, right, sometimes you've got to zoom out to other things. You know, you've got to find different hobbies to pass your time. I've got something called, you know, macro charts. And some of these macro charts just indicate to me that we're not there yet. We're just not there. BTC, let's have a look at BTC over here. You know, that job was what, 20 odd percent. Okay, fair enough. Let's have a look at the dominance. We need dominance to come way down. Fair enough. Right now it's still 54%, 54.7, climbing up slightly. Having said that, you could see here ETH against BTC just breaking out, right? You can see a massive green candle there, and that tells you the, yeah, look, 17.8%, nearly 18% on that. And then let's look at the strength of the dollar. Now USDT dominance is dropping, right? And we need it to obviously come down back to earth. Let's have a look at the total 3. What are we looking at? 2 trillion. Still not bad. Having said that, the total crypto market cap, that's all the altcoins, all the shit coins, all the meme coins, that's 568 billion, right? So it's still under 600 million. And then of course we look at other things. You know, this is the you know, these are different charts. You know, funding rate for the Fed. You can see where we are. I mean, that is that's surely gonna give. We've got the interest rates over here. So for those of you that like to follow the interest rate, I mean, the cuts are inevitable, guys. So when you look at the chart, you start to see where the interest rates were at this bottom level here, guys. Look at this. You know, if you look at the previous bull market, look at this. I mean, you know, and look where we are now. So we need those rate cuts to come in. Anyway, guys, it's been a long video. I've been your host. Smash a like, join us, links in the description. Join the best community in the world for $9 a month, the DXB family. And shout out to all of you. Let me know what you're buying, what you're selling, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Take care.